Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. Bobcats headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the junior running back. What a performance he had in their last game, putting up more than 300 yards on the ground. From the gun, running back on the move. At the 35, he's loose. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Austin. Makes the grab. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Hand off from the shotgun. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. This time he wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. There, got some room, headed to the goal line. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Bobcats offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. A rough day last time out. 3 interceptions matched with 3 sacks. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, this is unwise. Catches it in his own end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To throw, it's Austin. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender.
Here's a little room there. Got enough for the first. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
This guy is really unique. Top 5 in the country running the football right now, and I love the way this offense gets him involved. They're able to move him around a little bit. They change up the schemes, but the big key every week, get him the ball, let him go to work.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Looking to throw on first down. Back's looking for the goal line. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Finds his man. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Quick completion to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Rides to back and leaves it. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. And the Bobcats will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Austin. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll pull it down. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Now on second down. Back to pass. Punts it out of the air. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Now he's going to break the pocket. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He moved to throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Just keeps swinging it. Turns it loose. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this.
Makes the grab in their space. At the 20. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Yeah, and if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back at this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the catch. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
That's a great sign for this offense, man. Everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to throw, it's Austin. Looking deep down the right side. And that one is picked off in the end zone. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
Man, another mistake. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. He's got great speed. Wide open, and it's a foot race. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes zoof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
He'll bring it out. It's Barry. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Goes to the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Not a lot of room to field this one. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Dropping back, it's Austin. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
With the catch, it's Beckham. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Quick tempo here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Oh, he's got some space. He's in for the touchdown.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield as this defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's take a look at the USF Bulls, taking on the number 4 team, the Miami Hurricanes.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barry. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible.
Caught, and he's got room. Inside the 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bobcats. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
He gets a block. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the returner will be dragged down. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Crosses to 40. Breaks into the open. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. He scores for the 5th time in this game. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Turns it on down the left side. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. The punt is headed out of bounds, and that is good news when you have someone as dangerous as he is returning. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Austin. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Second down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Beckham.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. A little screen to the running back. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do.
There's a crease. Headed to the end zone. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Takes the easy one to the back. Could not make his way to the corner. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Austin. Pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Maybe some room here. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. Into the end zone for the 7th time in this game. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner is stopped. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Running inside, it's Barry. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20, pick up a 5 to the 19. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They'll try to run for it. Turning it on! They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Barry. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Defense calls a timeout. 2:07 remaining on the clock. Interesting strategy here to try to maximize their use of the 2-minute timeout. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Austin. He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Texas State takes the field hoping to get this drive started. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on. And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the field. Let's check out the call.
Personal foul.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's in for the score.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick six right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. With the draw, it's Barry. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Alexander. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they used their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Secures it at the 30. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the left side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence for them.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know.